We are slowed down sound and light waves, a walking bundle of frequencies tuned into the cosmos. We are souls dressed up in sacred biochemical garments, and our bodies are the instruments through which our souls play their music. Weak people revenge. Strong people forgive. Intelligent people ignore. The difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. What you can't imagine, you can't discover. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. The only thing more dangerous than ignorance is arrogance. The world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who watch them without doing anything. Knowledge is realizing that the street is one way, wisdom is looking in both directions anyway. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Don't listen to the person who has the answers, listen to the person who has the questions. Creativity is intelligence having fun. Information is not knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. You need experience to gain wisdom. There is no vaccine against stupidity. Everything that exists in your life does so because of two things: something you did or something you didn't do. God did not create evil. Just as darkness is the absence of light, evil is the absence of God. The more I study science, the more I believe in God. Knowledge and ego are directly related. The less knowledge, the greater the ego. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Failure is success in progress. Just because you believe in something does not mean that it is true. Don't wait for miracles, your whole life is a miracle. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Artificial inelegance is no match for natural stupidity. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. There comes a point in your life when you need to stop reading other people's books and write your own. Nothing causes more consternation in a group of hypocrites than one honest man. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or objects. Logic can take you from point A to point B. Imagination can take you wherever you want. If one day you have to choose between the world and love, remember this. If you choose the world, you'll be left without love. But if you choose love, with it you will conquer the world. Persistence is the most powerful force on earth. It can move mountains. A human being is a part of the whole called by us universe, a part limited in time and space. He experiences himself, his thoughts and feeling as something separated from the rest. A kind of optical delusion of his consciousness. This delusion is a kind of prison for us, restricting us to our personal desires and to affection for a few persons nearest to us. Our task must be to free ourselves from this prison by widening our circle of compassion to embrace all living creatures and the whole of nature in its beauty. Thinking is hard work. That's why so few do it. The world is a dangerous place to live. not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. The state is made for man, not man for the state. That is to say, the state should be our servant and not we its slaves. Genius is making complex ideas simple, not making simple ideas complex. We cannot get to where we dream of being tomorrow unless we change our thinking today. Try not to become a person of success but rather a person of value. Men marry women with the hope they will never change. Women marry men with the hope they will change. Invariably they are both disappointed. Everyone knew it was impossible, until a fool who didn't know came along and did it. Success comes from curiosity, concentration, perseverance and self-criticism. The value of a college education is not the learning of many facts but the training of the mind to think. Be a voice, not an echo. A ship is always safe at the shore, but that is not what it is built for. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Three great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear and greed. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Imagination is the language of the soul. Pay attention to your imagination and you will discover all you need to be fulfilled. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person